Leo. Welcome to your first reading for the month of December. I hope this finds you well. Not a date or time specific reading. That's why I'm just indicating whether it's the first or second reading of the month. Everyone gets two. I hope this finds you well. This is a general reading for the collective of Leo, Sun, and Rising. Take what speaks to you, leave the rest. You can always watch the other readings in this series that align with your rising sign if you're here as Leo Sun, or be a cross watcher. Watch the sun or rising readings of your divine counterpart. Sometimes really good messages come through that way. At least they do for me. Sorry, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you will consider joining us here by subscribing. We are growing, and I'd love to have you along with us. And for those who are returning, thank you so much. Okay, as I go through here, I'll walk you through all the cards, the spread, etc. For now, I'm picking 2 cards from Spirit Animal Oracle, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. As always, feel free to flip the energies around if that suits your storyline better. So in other words, find what side of the spread speaks to your experience and your connection, and then the other side is that of your divine counterpart. Masculine gets Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. Card number 8. The number of infinity. The eternity symbol, if you put it on its side, right? Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. Don't I know it? Feminine gets card 54. Skunk Spirit. Know your worth. Know your worth. Everything has worth and value. Look at that little guy. I also like card 54 numerologically. It's a 9, so we have an 8 and then a 9. So there's some tying up of loose ends. Getting closer to completion, getting closer to that 10 where you complete a cycle or a lesson and then it resets. So that's kind of feeling good. You're marching closer to that energy with the 8 and the 9, focusing on, putting your head down, doing the work, chop wood, carry water, as the 8 of Pentacles would be. Yeah. And then the 9s, know your worth. 9 of Pentacles. Feeling a lot of pentacly energy in those 2 cards. Okay, here we go. This is one card just for the Leos watching from Energy Oracle. Anxiety. This came out earlier for another sign. I can't remember which one. Again, card 18, 1 and 8 is 9. So something's got... Something that's causing you to kind of like think of the 9 of Swords, right? Losing sleep, being preoccupied with a certain thing that just won't let your brain rest, your brain being on overdrive or just running on a loop over and over. And that kind of escalates the anxiety. So you may want to focus on some meditative efforts. Let's see if there's anything else that can be added. Open right to it. Okay, so it's all about worry or distress, worrying about something that causes a great deal of discomfort. Receiving this card might indicate that you're experiencing a time of increasing stress, perhaps even a situation that you find yourself brooding about much of the time. However, if you'll notice the scene outside the window, that's kind of hard for you to see. The storm is distant and perhaps moving away. So whatever's going on, this card is telling you to release the worry and let yourself relax. That's what I was talking about with that meditative energy. Brooding and fretting will never solve things, so trust in yourself and your process. When you live with a relaxed heart and mind, you're far more likely to receive the solutions you seek. I like that. So yeah, kind of, you're going to have to let it go a bit. Release all the excess anxiety and worry and stress so that the clarity can come in. Great message. All right, Leo, let's see what's going on for you and your connection. Well, we're starting off with a bang, aren't we? Kapow. I don't know. Tower moment for the masculine Aries. So everything is very unstable right now. Feminine is being given this divine gift of inspired passion, showing up in the energy of it with excitement, exuberance, maybe even a reignition of the torch of passion within this connection. For some of you, that might be the case. That tower though, huh? Yeah, your last reading, Leo, there was like a karmic pattern that kept cycling through. So maybe that's coming to an end. What was I just saying? In the past, where it belongs. Thank you very much. I know that the tower is not fun. Yes, this delay, hanged man energy, also in your last reading. I'll go through it, and there's the grab bag of crazy. That came out in the extended. Oh, this is so great. I love when this happens. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me just pull the rest of the cards. Feminine, 9 of Wands in the past. Look at all this beautiful energy of the Temperance card, the wisdom and the patience there, the self-control and restraint and someone coming back. The return of someone from the past. Okay, my dears, here's what I see. We had, this is the karmic pattern or person or behavior or whatever it is for you. In the past, Capricorn in that devil energy. Right now, that's being blown sky high. Aries in the tower. Something that this masculine didn't take care of in the past. Now, sometimes that's through no fault of our own. So this is not me bashing on a masculine at all. I feel like there's a masculine who's going through it because that whatever that karmic pull is being shattered right now. So it may have even been beyond this masculine's ability to control, and now it's being taken care of. Spirit's coming in and saying, I'm going to give you an assist. It's going to be a little bumpy. It will not be pleasurable, but hang on. Hang on. There's wisdom in it all. So this is that hangman energy. The Pisces energy of the hanged man is about delayed gratification, taking the longer view. I'm sorry for the blurriness. This camera annoys me. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. And sort of waiting for the enlightenment, right? What's going to be there when all the dust settles from this tower moment? That's what the masculine is waiting for right now. They're in a hanged man position with regard to this feminine. So something in the past, as we well know, did not serve either party. Feminine with the 9 of Wands was sort of persevering, holding on, you know, feeling very much like they were moving through quicksand, like the walking wounded, and just on the verge of giving up all hope. So the 9 of Wands makes sense with this devil energy, but right now we have very mirrored energy of the hangman and temperance. Very spiritually guided, connected, patience, it's like playing the long game, waiting for like some divine inspiration or guidance or illumination or enlightenment to come in. The hanged man asks you to look at the situation from either a broader perspective, the other person's perspective, or with fresh eyes. And in the meantime, you ain't going no place. You're just hanging there. You're in limbo. But it's a different kind of limbo. It's not something that causes any pain or suffering. Okay? And then we've got the Temperance card, Sagittarian energy in the Temperance card, which is a card of alchemy. Transmuting pain into pleasure or pain into joy. Base metals into gold. See where I'm going? But that all takes time and wisdom. Love these two energies being so aligned. But then in the future, we have the confusion setting in. That 7 of Cups. A little bit of emotional overwhelm for the masculine looking forward. There may be a lot that needs to be processed emotionally, and the masculine may not know where to begin with all that. What I see here is them possibly returning to the feminine. That will go a long way to helping them process everything. I feel like the feminine would be open to it. That's the Ace of Wands. Whew. The anxiety sure makes sense. Wow. Hi, Virgo. You knew the Virgo had to show up in the Leo reading, right? So something blew up or is blowing up. Could be with the Virgo. It could be about the Virgo. The Hermit energy is the guide, the wisdom, the guru. This is the solitary journey of the Hermit. This is someone who goes within, who can be reclusive and does a lot of inner work, checking their self-awareness, working on their own spiritual ascension. And it's like I keep saying, it's just a solitary journey. So it could be that this the Tower moment is occurring around that energy of self-awareness for the masculine. Could also involve a Virgo. That's, and there's the Leo. Yes, the two of you helping each other. The Strength card, gathering up. Oh my gosh, this reading already. Gathering up the courage, the strength, the confidence to overcome this obstacle, this challenge, this hurdle. I feel these two help each other. And I kind of feel like the Hermit is the guide, the Virgo is the guide, the Strength card, the Leo energy here. It doesn't matter which side is which, but there's definitely some measure of assistance being offered, and the two of you helping each other overcome the obstacle. It's almost like two heads are better than one is what's coming through. Yes, you need to communicate about it. Communicate about what? There it is, the Tower. All that's coming down. Five of Cups, the regrets of the past. You know what I feel like is coming down? I feel it's a facade. However this masculine perceived things in the past, they were misguided by some other energy, some karmic energy or lesson even. They're getting the wisdom now. They're seeing things more clearly, or they're working on that. And I feel like what the communication would be about is, wow, it isn't at all what I thought it was. Or what happened between us isn't real. Like everything's, all my illusions are being shattered. If I could hear this masculine talking, that's what I feel the communication would be. And all this regret, like, wow, man, I got some heavy regret. Ugh. And even some feelings of grief and loss and sadness around what happened in the past. But it feels like a shattering of illusions. And the Hermit energy is acting as the guide. This is heavy in a good way. What's fair is fair. Two of Wands on that Six of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So I sort of feel as if this masculine, this is what's underneath. This awareness of the one true love and moving toward the feminine, the one true love with their heart on their sleeve, choosing a path towards something more balanced, fair, and equitable. It cannot be one way anymore. This energy of the devil sometimes is nothing beyond stubbornness, right? My way or the highway. Sometimes the Emperor in reverse has that same energy, so you can kind of see where that might come from, like being obsessed with how you see something or how you process events. I feel that's what's being shattered. And so the toxic pattern or the toxic way of thinking or the karmic pattern or the karmic way of thinking, the lessons that were all wrapped up in this, masculine wanted to choose a new path, one that leads to more balance, stability, equal give and take, reciprocity, and it's all right here in this ace that was with their one true love. So I kind of feel like they really wanted to take some action, but may have been stuck and held down. So that was the beginning of the shift in their thinking, perhaps. Right now, I do feel like they may be striking out on their own, the hermit, that sort of solitary path. And the hanged man is like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I've got to find the wisdom in all of this that's blowing up right now. A lot of Aries in this reading, Capricorn, Pisces, Virgo, Sag, whew. King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Could be end of a painful cycle for the King of Pentacles. This masculine could be King of Pentacles, could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be, but it is the role of life partner, right? Somebody who's kind of got their everything together, maybe the head of a household or of like a larger group of people, a family, a husband, long-term partner, head of a company, someone with some experience in life. I'm feeling that stability and groundedness and sort of the elevation as the king, and that is coming to an end. There's a painful cycle here in that role coming to an end. Wow, look. I think they think it's over with the twin. Seeking enlightenment about this Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, I feel really relates to the Tower being here twice. It's an end of this painful cycle that may have involved the twin. An end of their role is what I'm hearing mostly. Even though I'm not super auditory. Yes, and like take a load off. Look at this. End of a painful cycle. We've got the twin flame energy, the Four of Wands with the Ten of Wands, offloading all the negative karma. A weight being lifted. They want the weight lifted off. This is underneath. And there's more Virgo energy in the Nine of Pentacles with regarding this. I feel it is a single person, and I feel it's the feminine. So it doesn't have to be a Virgo, but that energy coming out twice, for some of you, that's real important because it's consistency from past readings, but it represents this single person that they're very attracted to. Someone who's got it together, also has it together, but in a more fiercely independent way. And then moving forward, we've got all this grab bag of crazy confusion that showed up last time in the extended. And I was like, you got, like, pick a cup, any cup. It's all, it's all terrifying. Just pick something and start there. Wow. Confused about their beliefs, possibly overwhelmed and confused on an emotional level, because it's cups, about their belief systems, maybe their thoughts and beliefs around commitment, maybe around marriage, because I have the King of Pentacles. All of that may be, like, again, the facade being shattered. Yes, I'm getting confirmation on that. Yes, facade of their beliefs being shattered in the future. They're learning a lot. They're going to learn something new. Page of Pentacles. It's like babies stepping their way into new revised beliefs in the 3D. Wow. So just like last time, I think I said masculine's really going through it, or whoever this person is. For some of you, you could have flipped it around. It may be the feminine, but wow. They're going through it. Paying a heavy price for something. Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups. Judgment. Interesting. Interesting. Seven of Swords on the bottom and the Ace of Wands again. And then we have the Ace of Swords. I'm going to take the Hanged Man too, because that feels like very aligned. It's showing up for both of you in the present time. So it's almost letting me know that underneath the feminine is coming into some clarity. Big messages coming through. I'll walk you through it. But I feel like this divine gift of inspired passion on offer, feminine's going to say, you know what? If it's going to bring drama, I don't want it. If it's, I back turn to the drama. Talk to the hand. So even though this may be a new beginning with the, like when I say new beginning, I don't mean the Ace of Pentacles. I mean like a reigniting the torch of passion in this connection. Feminine's going to be wary of the drama, right? Ain't nobody got time for that is what I hear the feminine saying. However, this is a crossroads moment. And will you choose the second chance or to offer forgiveness or receive forgiveness, however it works in your storyline? That's coming up on top. So I see second chances and forgiveness, making room for it, saying no to the drama. When this Ace of Wands is offered, which it feels like it's coming in now for some of you, Judgment, Scorpio energy, what's the second chance about? Something that was perceived as a betrayal. Some deception or betrayal that began with a lot of passion. See where I'm going? And now we got this aha moment. I got the clarity I need. I'm seeing things very clearly, and I'm just going to kind of hang. Yeah, I'm hanging in limbo, but I'm waiting for the illumination. I'm waiting for the enlightenment, just like the masculine is right now. So that feels mirrored. The only issue with that, dear feminine, if you're here as the feminine, is that that means neither one of you are moving forward. No one's actually taking action. So I almost feel like this divine gift of inspired passion is coming through energetically. I'm not sure it's showing up in the form of a person. I think it's showing up in your dreams and your thoughts. It's almost as if your passion is what, your connection to this divine masculine is coming alive again within you. You know what I mean? And we're all adults. And I feel like there's two voices I'm hearing. One is like, oh my gosh, every time I think of this person, like I get the butterflies and my body temperature goes up. And you see what I'm saying? Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. And then the Eight of Cups is like, but wait, I've been there. I've done that. I don't want the t-shirt anymore. I don't want the drama. I've turned my back on that. Well, now you may have an opportunity for second chances and to offer and or receive forgiveness for whatever betrayal there is here or was here, or whatever low vibe energy that Seven of Swords is for you. And then this awareness of putting the two things together with that reminder of the passion that you're feeling, and then saying, yeah, I think I know better, and I'm just going to hang out. I'm going to take the long view, just like the masculine is, but there's no action being taken. In the past, Nine of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like this feminine was on their last legs, on their last rope, and just said, well, I'm going to wait and see what comes of it. Some defensiveness. Queen of Pentacles. Yep. So in the past, I feel something obviously was very difficult, stressful. That's why all the anxiety. Feminine said, yeah, I haven't quite totally given up, but I'm going to let things evolve organically. I'm just going to resist all the temptation right now, right? The devil is temptation. Going to resist that. Underneath Queen of Pentacles, and just focus on myself, getting grounded in my own life. So more earth energy. I think I already said Pisces, Scorpio, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for the Queen of Pentacles. It doesn't have to be that. It can just be about self-care. Double Sagittarius right here with some Cancerian energy. Okay, patiently waiting to move forward victoriously. So the Chariot wants to move, but I feel Temperance wins out and says the time's not right. Who do you want to move to? King of Wands, Leo. Want to move forward with Leo, but Temperance is running the show until well, maybe they'll come back for me so I don't have to take the action. I think that's a winner. That's probably the best advice. If they are meant to return, right, they will return. That's kind of what I think you're hoping for. That's part of the wisdom of that Temperance card. And then in the future, Knight of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Wow. So this sort of feels, dear feminine, like you've been sort of iced out for quite a while. This person comes back from the past, very big, grand gestures, sweep you up off your feet kind of energy. Be careful because they don't always have staying power. So you don't want to have them ghost you again, right? This is a soulmate. I feel that the soulmate's returning, Two of Cups, after a long time apart, where neither one of you had any access to the other, or you couldn't access the warmth of the connection, or on some level, maybe feminine, you felt devalued, ghosted, shut out, cut off, closed off. Feel all those very final energies. And then it just sort of sweeps back in. It is the soulmate though. So let's look at that in the extended. If this is speaking to you, the link to the extended is in the first or second sentence of the description box below. A little further down are subscriptions in case you want to save a little. If you're a frequent flyer on the extendeds, there are links to the monthly subscriptions. Click on it, read it first. Make sure you understand how it works, but the single one is right at the top. I'll be there in a second. Here's what I'm going to cover. I'm going to look at what you need to focus on right now. What's the issue, the situation, the energy? Could be a person. We'll see. What do you need to focus on, whoever you are here watching? And then the block, the challenge, or the dynamic between the two of you around that issue. It might be a block to love. It might be a challenge for you to overcome. It could be a dynamic between your personalities in the connection, right? And then the third card will be what can you do about that, or what can you expect to come of it, depending on what card comes out. And we'll clarify all of that. And I'm hoping I get some clarity around what's going on over here, and maybe some more info about the double tower stuff going on. Okay, then we'll look at your messages to each other. What do you have to say to each other using me as your messenger, or your conduit, I should say. And then the card for you, Leo, from your higher self, spirit of the universe. That would be messages from your spiritual team. Could be advice, could be a warning, something to look out for, could be confirmation or a pep talk, we'll see. And then the outcome position, what can you expect going forward? And if timing's a factor, it would show up there. So thank you, Leo. I hope that this has been enlightening. I will look to see you on the other side in the extended or in a future reading. Take care, my dears. Bye-bye.